The human body, perfectly crafted, wonderfully made, straight up remarkable. They say the human mind can perform billions of operations per second without you even knowing about it. Here's a quick example. Have you ever thought about this right here? The veins in your body. Have you ever thought about what makes the blood flow at the right amount of pressure to keep you alive? That's the power of the brain. You don't even have to think about it. It does it automatically. Talk about high performance. I like to compare the human body to an automobile. Back in the day, I treated my body like a 1987 Yugo, just beat up, lifting somebody's yard. Because I wasn't really caring about what I was eating, what I was drinking. But the older I got, the more wiser I got, I finally woke up and realized that health is wealth. It ain't about the money. No. If you're in good health, you're around to see the money. Well, anyway, I treat my body like a 2018 Bugatti for tests. That's how I treat my body now. High performance, just making improvements and enhancements as much as I can. Watching what I eat and just taking care of my body. Ask yourself this question. If your body was an automobile, would you be putting Kool-Aid in the tank? Think about that, because your body is that remarkable. I mean, like, it's priceless. It's so far advanced, the most advanced thing on the planet. So you gotta watch what you put in it. It's like putting trash in the automobile. You gotta make sure you put the right thing in your body for that body to perform at the most optimum level. And for all those people out there getting older, that sounds like everybody, gotta keep in mind, you're not getting any younger. When I started hitting my 30s, I noticed people around my age, even younger, with health conditions. High blood pressure, diabetes. I knew a guy I grew up with in middle school. He was like 28 and had a heart attack. And a close friend of mine, 28 years old, had cancer, colon cancer. So you gotta watch it. You gotta watch what you eat. And it's crazy because a few months ago, we was playing a game of 21. Me, my dad, my cousin, my brother, and my sister's boyfriend. We're all in our 30s except my dad. My dad's 62. So out of 4 games of 21, he won 2. It ain't like we can't play ball. Everybody over 6 feet. But my dad, he was 5'11", kicking ass on that court. One play, I was like dribbling the ball around the free throw area. I seen it in his eyes, he wanted that ball. I could have protected it a little bit more, but I took it for granted. Crossed it over a little bit. I should have crossed it over, I should have played with it a little bit more. But as soon as I did that, he read my move. Stole the ball, took off straight to the hole. And I couldn't do nothing but just stand there and just watch, like, damn, Pop's putting work in. Like, this dude went to the hole, crossed it over, he missed the layup, but I was like, damn, he working. 62 years old. And a week after that, I was at McDonald's ordering some coffee, because I don't buy shit else from McDonald's. I need to stop drinking that shit. But anyway, I overheard 2 older guys. One guy was 62, around Pop's age, and the other guy was a little older. So the 62-year-old, man, he was in pretty bad health. He was on the cane, and he's telling the other guy about his health issues. And then I'm thinking like, damn, I just got through playing Pops. I mean, he like running shit on the court. Whereas this guy here, the same age, I mean, he had to pretty much like stagger out the McDonald's with a cane. I mean, his health was pretty jacked up. So that made me like think like that's the difference. What you put in, what you do. So take advantage of the youth, especially your health. If you're in good health already, That's what this show is for. To like show you guys that like before anything bad happens, you need to take care of it. And don't worry about the price of foods. A lot of people be tripping like, man, to eat healthy is expensive. But once again, your body is a fine-tuned, high-performance machine. You can't put trash in the machine. So when you think of the food, don't think of the price because you're priceless. Don't forget that. Some people buy Jordans and shit with bologna and shit all in the refrigerator. It's like it ain't evening up. Health is wealth. Well, getting back on my pops, it all made sense when I thought about it. He grew up in the country. He did a lot of moving around. He was never like sitting there watching TV. I mean, him and his brothers and sisters was moving, and they lived off the land. They grew their own vegetables. They had to put work in. Shout out to my pops. All right, now these are two items you could easily pick up in your grocery store, throw them in your cart. These are two things I use every morning and every evening when I wake up and when I go to bed. These things got so many powerful uses. It's amazing. So I'm gonna break down just a few uses of each. First, we got that honey, baby. Give me that honey love. Make sure when you get the honey, you get the raw, unfiltered, unpasteurized kind. They say the other kind is just some bullshit. So you want to get the full use of the stuff you taking. So make sure you get the raw, unfiltered, and unpasteurized. All right, one good use for this stuff right here. You take some in the morning, it's good for energy, that natural energy. This stuff right here got vitamins, minerals, and sugars that your body needs. So take a teaspoon of this every morning, boom, it'll pop you up out the bed and you gone. Another use for this stuff, it boosts your immune system. So if your immune system low, you know, well actually you want to keep a high immune system, you know, so it can block, I guess, different things like the cold and all that good stuff. And another one, this clears up your skin. You gotta take it on a regular basis. I heard it clears up your skin also. And the last use that I'm gonna throw out there is good for diabetes. And it's good to prevent diabetes. So a teaspoon of this every morning for those out there that ain't got the sugar. Just take a teaspoon of this every morning, get it in your body. It's a good preventer. And for those with diabetes, you take a teaspoon of this, it maintains your sugar levels. Now don't take my advice on that, do your research. But that's what I got, you know, from the research I did. And on top of that, you might want to holler at your doctor too, cause you know, this ain't no health show. I just want to share a few things with y'all about this good stuff. Give me that honey love. Oh, another tip, fellas. You know, those is getting up there in age. I heard this stuff, it works for your soldier. For those out there, they soldier ain't really listening to your orders as much. Do your research on this stuff. You might learn something to get that soldier back at attention. This stuff right here, this is a miracle worker right here, that Mother's apple cider vinegar. When you use it, you gotta shake it up. That raw apple cider vinegar. When you get this, make sure it's the raw, organic kind. So when you see this sign in the store, you know it's good to go. And I'm gonna throw a few good uses for this remarkable substance right here. All right, one good use, one major use for this. It makes your heart stronger. This right here, from what I heard, it clears up all the plaque around in your arteries. So take it on a daily basis. I heard a couple teaspoons a day works. What I do, I take a teaspoon in the morning, and before I go to bed, I take a teaspoon. But I heard it's excellent for the heart. Clear up your arteries, get all of that plaque and all of that buildup away. Because we gotta keep that heart pumping. Because when you live in life fearless, you gotta have heart. All right, another use for this good stuff right here, it makes the skin clearer. Take a teaspoon of this every morning and a teaspoon of this every evening. It'll clear up your skin. Not only the outside skin, we're talking about that stuff on the inside, those organs. That's skin tissue also. So you want to keep everything nice and smooth, and that inside smooth where everything can function right. Can you dig it? Also, this stuff, for all the people out there on diabetes, take this stuff. It balances your blood sugar. Once again, with the honey, Consult your doctor. Ask him about this stuff. I bet you 9 times out of 10, if he's a legit doctor that ain't worried about the dollars, he'll recommend this stuff to you. Also, this stuff makes your body more antibacterial. For all those goat smelling motherfuckers out there. Alright, and the last use I'm going to give you guys for this magical stuff right here is antibacterial, antifungal. So when you take the teaspoon in the morning and in the afternoon, eventually it gets rid of all that fungal, all that fungus and stuff inside your body. You know what I'm saying? If you're out there smelling like a billy goat, I recommend 4 tablespoons. Alright, y'all, it wouldn't hurt for y'all to invest in this right here. Blood pressure device. Go ahead and get you one. That way you can kind of check up on it every now and then. If it's too high, cut back on whatever you need to cut back on and take some of that goodness. Just make sure everything legit, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to go ahead and do the blood pressure test, see what I'm working with right quick. We'll be right back. Alright, I got 117/71 with a 90 pulse rate. Hey, check this out, y'all. Back in 2008, 2007, 2006, my blood pressure used to be high as fuck. I couldn't even get a job one time because of that. But then, you know, over time, I changed my ways. Started in taking them leafy greens too, if you get what I'm saying. and living a stress-free life, getting rid of everybody in my life that was stressful by any means. You gotta do stuff like that for your health's sake. Remember, mental health is part of this stuff too. So if you got some people in your life that's on that bullshit, like to keep your blood pressure through the roof, hey, toss their ass to the, hey, discard, for real, straight discard for your health's sake. Cause you want to be around to see your kids, and you want to see your kids looking at you, you know, outside the hospital. Like that's like, it'll be real fucked up for me to, you know, to be in a position like that. So I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure my daughter don't see me like that. Everything I can. I mean, I understand accidents do happen, things happen, but prevention is the key. And I gotta do it. It's like, why the hell shouldn't I do it? And I recommend that to you guys also. All right, I'm gonna wrap it up. Hey, just keep in mind that buying expensive clothes, hell, even in houses, that ain't balling when it's compared to your health. True health, that's balling. Health is wealth. This motivated Nate, the world's coolest motivator. Y'all be cool out there. Be easy. I'm out.